The previous book that I wrote, The Future Leader, the cover of that book was a lighthouse. I always tell leaders when I'm giving talks is that a lighthouse without ships in the water is useless. So it doesn't matter how much you try to build yourself up to become this big, bright, amazing lighthouse. If you're not guiding those around you, then what's the point of being that lighthouse? And the cover of the book that you have in front of you now is somebody climbing a mountain. And that's very purposeful because I acknowledge, and a lot of people would acknowledge and respect the fact that vulnerability is hard. It's not meant to be easy. There is a framework in the book called the Vulnerability Mountain. And the whole idea is that as you begin to climb the mountain, the first few steps that you take are probably going to be pretty easy. But the higher up the mountain you go, the harder it becomes. But at the same time, the more people you meet on the journey, the more beautiful the vistas become, the farther out you can see, the more clarity you get. As a leader, your job is to start climbing that mountain first. And as you climb that vulnerability mountain, those around you are going to say, hey, wait a minute, Jacob's on that mountain. It's okay for me to climb it as well. So you have to lead by example. You can't just go to your employees and say, hey, I need you to be vulnerable today.